السلام عليكم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على خير المرسلين Mohammed Khatib وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Brothers and sisters, we're doing a very, peace be on you, assalamu alaikum. We're doing a very courageous thing by rejecting falsehood and standing up for what's right. You're doing a very courageous thing. I want you to know and understand that you are a miracle. You are a miracle of the garden. You are a miracle of the garden, and Allah put you in that garden. You are a miraculous creature in gardens of delight. Allah says you will have gardens of delight. The garden we live in is to be green all the time, from plentiful supply. It says plentiful watering in the Quran. From plentiful supply. You'll be supplied with what you need. Ask some of the brothers and sisters that you know, has Al-Islam failed them? And they'll say, no indeed. And they'll start bearing witness to some of the miracles that have happened in their life. Brothers and sisters, you are a miracle. You better start treating yourself like that, because if you don't hear the voice that tells you that you're a miracle, then you're going to hear the voice of the society that tells you you're nothing. And your life will be narrowed down. That's what it says in the Quran. Your life will be narrowed down. You'll be suffering needlessly. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want you to suffer. Allah does not want you to suffer. Prophet Muhammad does not want you to suffer. None of the messengers of Allah want you to suffer. That's why they're called messengers. So they can come and tell you. I'm not a messenger, but I'm willing to carry the message of the messengers. All praise to Allah. Allah doesn't want you to suffer. The Quran doesn't want you to suffer. It says that the Quran will have a voice. And when you pass from this life, the Quran will say, oh Allah, please forgive him his sins. He read me because he read me. See, you read the Quran, you follow the Quran. There's blessings for you everywhere. Everywhere. So I don't want you to suffer, and you shouldn't want you to suffer. If you're suffering, it's because you still want you to suffer. And you should take that. If somebody pointed out to you, hey man, don't wear that. That thing's contaminated. You should be ripping it off, right? You would rip it off. Hey man, don't put that on. Where'd you get that from? Oh, I got this over there, was sitting over there by his trash can. It looks so nice. I just put them on, and it's almost new. Man, take them things off. Those contaminated. They snatch them off so bad, I can't get them out. I can't get them out. Well, I'm here to tell you, this world is contaminated, you brothers and sisters. But Allah gives you the freedom and the power to rip it off, because Allah says He is not your oppressor. Allah says He is not your oppressor, and He said He has forbidden oppression for everyone, even for Himself. He has forbidden oppression for Himself. So if you're suffering, stop oppressing yourself. Rediscover your goodness, your value, and get busy. Saving yourself, doing more for yourself. I'm not talking about that cheap, cheesy, stingy, world do for self. That's selfishness. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about having, like Imam Muhammad told us, peace be upon him, our great leader who passed away, who's still with us, because we have this sacred language, and we're blowing this horn. We're using this. He said, don't have a selfish self-interest. He said, have an unselfish self-interest. So you should be interested in saving yourself, and you should use every means available to you to save yourself, to help yourself, to increase yourself, to improve yourself, to get life more abundantly for yourself. It's all in line with what Allah has ordered for you. Allah wants you to work hard for yourself. What do you see let's say the martial artist, what is he doing? Constantly practicing. What do you see the doctor doing? Constantly practicing. What are we told to do in Al-Islam? Constantly practice. We're told practice Al-Islam. Practice Al-Islam. Practice this way of life, brothers and sisters. We're in the garden. We deserve all the good that we're getting. As a Muslim, as one who believes in Allah, as one who does not want to do the world harm, we're told that a Muslim is one from whose hands others are safe. As one like that, you deserve every good you can get. Allah is with you. He has provided the good for you. He is the supplier of everything. Al-Bari, the producer of everything. That's right. He is the provider. Al-Razak. He provides everything. Everything good comes from Allah. If anything is bad, good, you deserve it. As a believer, you deserve it. No one else deserves it more than you, except someone who believes more than you and is willing to go and get it. Allah says that whatever you're striving for, it will soon come in sight for you. Whatever you're striving for, it will come in sight. It will soon come in sight. Be within your reach. Be in your grasp. Soon. Be in your hands. Soon. Keep striving for good, brothers and sisters. Build up your inside, and you'll see build up your inside. Make salat to Allah. Remember Allah in all that you do. Make extra salat. Pray to Allah sincerely. Ask of Him what you want. And start striving in that path. And watch and see. Don't you start. It might happen immediately. It might happen down the road. Allah said He can do things so unexpectedly. Yeah. Allah says He sends goodness for you from ways you never perceive. Never could perceive. You never see it. Never see the good coming. But what does society try to do? It try to make it where you got bad coming and you never see it coming. I didn't even see it coming. How did I get in this trouble? It's a setup. Allah says of the evil of the fire of the hell, it says it's an ambush place. The fire people want to ambush you. They're fuel for the fire. They want to ambush you. They're in the fire and they want you to come into the fire. Allah says Shaitan invites you to where he lives, and he lives in the fire. He lives in the hellfire, a terrible place. Allah says it's a place that's very, very hot and very, very cold. It's in the Quran. Very hot, very cold. No one wants to be there. Not even Shaitan wants to be there. Yeah. Shaitan fears Allah. Brothers and sisters, don't be a friend of Shaitan. That's what the Quran says. Don't be like one that the evil one has made into a fool, wandering bewildered through the earth. Wandering bewildered through the earth. Lost. Let us be found. But let us be found making salat. Get up in the morning and make your salat. Get up in the morning and make your salat. Make your prayer. Make your Fajr prayer, your Zuhr prayer, your Asr prayer, your Maghrib prayer, your Isha prayer. Make your prayer. And make extra prayers. Make extra prayers. All you're doing is getting closer to Allah. You're getting safer and safer. If we could put that into what the world has drenched our minds with and painted our mind with, we could put it into money, and somebody say, there's money all around here. How much do you want? He said, but you got to crawl to the different locations of the money. Boy, we burning our knees and elbows up, trying to do the low crawl to the money. Say low crawl, not the high crawl like the baby. No, low crawl like a soldier or something, hiding and ducking, trying to keep his head from getting blown off. Low crawl to the money. I don't care if I have to slip it through it like a snake. We'd be doing it, would we? For the money. Yeah. We get there and they say, oh, I forgot to tell you, we've canceled the money. It's no more good. Yeah, society can do that because this is man's stuff that you're fighting over and robbing people over, lying about, sneaking and wondering about, dreaming about, hoping and wishing, and all that, twisted to play the lottery and the numbers and the cars and stuff. Be careful, brothers and sisters. Be careful. Be careful. They let one person win so that they can control the minds of tens and hundreds of millions. Yeah, they let one person win $1 million or a couple of 100 million or whatever. And now they got control of the whole society's brain. Oh man, I know I'll win too. So they bring buckets and tubs and bank accounts of money. Fortunes. Turn over their fortunes. Yeah. So let's not be fooled by that. Allah is forbidden gambling. That's fire. Allah is forbidden gambling. It's fire. He is forbidden intoxicants. That's drugs, alcohol, nicotine, on cigarettes. Allah is forbidden these things. That's fire. That wants to destroy or burn up something. What does the nicotine burn up? It burns up your whole system. Lungs, your oxygen in your body is kept from reaching where it's supposed to reach. The alcohol burns you up. These are all fires of the fire that's in the fire. They're fires in the fire of the fire. Yeah, they're all tokens or parts or elements of the fire that's bringing you down. Burn up your lungs. You burn up your liver. You burn up your kidneys, you burn up your esophagus or your bowel, your colon. Burn it up with these chemicals. The drugs, you burn up your DNA